Hello everyone, my name is Kartheek Lade and this is how I got my career from Seasides episode 1. Currently I am working as a security consultant with a global OEM in the space of Internet of Vehicles. My first Seasides was back in 2019 where I was a scholarship student. I actually applied the scholarship a bit late, but luckily the stars aligned and I got the scholarship. So my first Seasides, the main reason I was attending my first Seasides was for a workshop on car hacking. It was by a company called MNSEC and the tutor's name was Arun Mane. So I was aiming to attend that workshop because that time predominantly I couldn't find any resource back in 2019 majorly on practical implementation of those canvas attacks inside India. So I first approached him to this workshop and then I luckily bagged an internship at MNSEC. I worked there for almost 2.5 years. Then I moved to another consulting firm called Payatu where I have spent another 2 years before joining my current company. Straight answer is no. I hate to break your hearts, but the point is attending a conference or in that matter of fact Seasides does not guarantee a job. There's nobody holding this is your ID card, this is your offer letter. So the way I was able to explore more opportunities was when I was in my early stage of career, the kind of selection criteria I was facing is if there is a person who is already working on the topic irrespective of his job role because he's passionate about it or he's interested in learning about it, companies often choose those persons than the ones which would be thinking like, okay, if I get this job, I will then work on it, or if somebody is paying me, then I will work on it. So, attending Seasides in a way helps you to get the career and a job because you will also be interacting with the same minds and same persons who are actively trying to solve the same problems which you are trying to learn in their real life. So that can be for a client, that can be for the same product they are working on. So in a way I can say yes, it guarantees your career because that's a collection of like-minded people where you will be able to discuss your opinions and then try to hear out what others people are working on and how other people are trying to solve the same problem you are looking to learn. It can be a particular vulnerability you are trying to exploit, it can be a particular technology you are trying to learn, or it can be how do you speak in an interview also. Okay, don't just apply for scholarship. For example, if you are looking for it, you do have to express on what is exactly you are trying to get out of Seasides. Definitely the one part of is like enjoying in Goa, but that should not be your main concern when you are applying for a scholarship. Your main concern should be how is this going to help you. So you can help not only yourself but also you can help the reviewers on how they can be a supporting part in your career right now. My mentor is Prashant KV, the founder of Seasides. Not for the fact because he pampers me a lot, but for the fact that he was the one who was standing with me in a dark phase of my life. Also for the fact that I can keep annoying him unlike others. They mean all the world to me. I have seen them acting very mature than they are at times where it is very much necessary for me. Also for the time of interviews when I was going and the kind of support because every person in the team has a different expertise. So they all come together and help you out. Not only for attending an interview, also to pay your hotel bill when you just add your tummy full. Okay, personally in my case, the 5,000 rupees scholarship I received was enough to cover my travel expenses and staying expenses. That's the way I was able to advance my learnings in the topic or at least see how industry people are trying to apply the same learnings which I was doing in automotive security at that time. And also that is how I got my first internship. Based upon my first internship and the challenges I have seen in the industry, I tried to come up with a tool which I then presented in Black Hat. That is how I would say the fundamental basis for me getting started in the consulting firm called Payatu, and that is how I am currently trying to solve problems on Internet of Vehicles for global OEMs. So it's not a essence of your career, but it is that ignition fire which you will need, which I caught in myself in my personal career. And if you are also looking to get started with your career and you would love to attend Seasides, see you in 2025 Seasides.